The check is good, the check is important, but the check is a slave. You have to be the master to it.
This is my life. What more can I say? This is my life.
So I think ultimately everything I do is about engagement, and that's what makes the world go round. If you look at business, it's not just media. Everything right now is about engagement and being able to get people to buy into something. And to be honest, that's what keeps me going, is knowing that I've got something in me to give back. Every day I wake up and I know there's an unquenchable fire in my belly. There's a love and a passion for what I'm doing. And that's why you just have to find your purpose. You have to find that thing that's worth waking up for every morning. And the moment it stops being interesting, and the moment your work stops exciting you and it stops challenging you, then it means that you need to reevaluate. You need to reconsider your strategy or your perspective towards it, because it's not always about quitting your job and getting a new job. Sometimes it's just about, okay, well, how can I do this thing from a different approach or in a different way? You know what I mean? It's not always drastic changes, and we always feel like it's the external changes that make the difference. No, actually, if you're in a place, you're kind of stuck there for a while, which most of us are. You get a job, the economies all around the world are upside down at the moment, and nobody's just going to walk out of their job and try and get a new one. It's crazy. But what you can do is figure out, okay, well, how can I do my job in a different way that's going to fulfill me, and that's going to go back to my purpose. Because you did not just wake up. I know I didn't just wake up to go to work every day, come home. I get to a point where I just ask myself, is this it? It can't be it. There has to be more to it. There has to be a bigger story. There has to be a legacy. There has to be something that I'm building that's tangible, that one day somebody can say, whoa, you know what? I started doing this because I saw this person doing it and it changed my life. I also feel like when you're getting frustrated, when you just get to a point where you're tired, what makes the difference is how much impact are you making? How many people are you affecting? And this is what my mentor said to me the other day. It was so profound. I was sitting in his office, and then he goes, Vimbai, do you know that your career is like a footballer? So I look at him and he says, yeah, you're like a footballer. Footballers play while they're young. Then they get to a certain age. No matter how great you are, you're gonna get to a day where you're gonna become an ex-footballer. So when you're building your career, you have to be so careful that you build something that one day you won't wake up and have to be an ex of that thing. And it really made me look at my life differently. It made me look at my whole career differently, where I was like, boy, I don't want to wake up one day and be ex she used to be. No. The check is good, the check is important, but the check is a slave. You have to be the master to it. Most of us are masters to our checks, but you actually have to enslave your checks.